Hello, and welcome to this week's Bitesize Bible Study as we continue this mini series considering how a Christian should respond whenever we're faced with evil and wickedness in the world around us. Today, we're going to look at a short bit of narrative within the scriptures. We're turning to Acts chapter 14, it's verses 19 and 20, and we're going to see a very real example of what we've been considering and talking about over the last few weeks. It reads as follows. But Jews came from Antioch and Iconium, and having persuaded the crowds, they stoned Paul and dragged him out of the city, supposing that he was dead. But when the disciples gathered about him, he rose up and entered the city. And on the next day he went on with Barnabas to Derbe. So we see here that Paul and Barnabas have been working, spreading the gospel to the Jewish people. It hasn't been received well at all. Many of us can relate to this, but few can relate to what happens next as Paul is stoned. They've attempted to murder him in broad daylight. They've tried to kill him for the message that he has brought. Yes, some of us face difficulties whenever we try to speak up for Jesus and we try to share the gospel. Yeah, we've all had some of that, I'm sure, from time to time. But I can't imagine that too many of us, certainly not in the Western world, have been stoned, dragged out of the city, thrown on the ground and left for dead. But that's where Paul finds himself. Now, this is not the normative Christian experience when we share the gospel, although certainly in some parts around the world, the persecution is still rife and still deadly. And we have seen it even in the Western society in more recent weeks. But here we are. Paul they've tried to kill him for his message that Jesus saves, that they should turn away from idols. And what is his response? He heals, he gets up, and he goes back to work. He goes back to work. The work of the gospel, the work of the kingdom, the work of Jesus Christ, his Saviour. So friends, that is the message. How do we respond to wickedness? We go back to work.